United States is buying black bodies again to use in 2025. Do you want to know how they're doing it this time? They're not using their physical labor in order to build this country. No, they're going to use their physical health data. They're going to collect the health data of over 50 million Kenyans so far. Kenya is the first country to sign this deal. And you know what the deal is? For the next 25 years, the Pentagon, the United States Pentagon, gets all of the health data information for every single Kenyan. They can opt in, they don't get informed, and on top of that, it's just not their health data. Their specimen samples are going to be sent to the United States without being informed, without their consent. The United States is buying black people again, and this time, they're doing it in the currency of data. The fact that Kenyan president already signed over the health record of over 50 million Kenyans without their consent is crazy. Other countries are about to follow suit. 48 other countries are about to sign this deal where they're going to hand over the health information for African people to the United States on a silver platter. So far, the Kenyan deal is only worth $1.6 billion, and it's for the next 25 years. For the next 25 years, the Pentagon gets every single piece of health data in Kenya. What is wrong with the Kenyan president? What is wrong with these African countries? Why do they think the United States is not doing this because they're altruistic, that they want to learn about these diseases? They're doing it so that they can learn on the African people to benefit the white people like they've done a million times in the past. And these African leaders are still doing this. I can't. I'm actually so pissed off. I'll make a more in-depth video later, but this is pissing.
Privacy in Kenya is getting messier by the day. Let's talk about two laws that are about to change everything you thought you knew about your privacy rights. The first bill is the Finance Bill 2024. This bill wants to give KRA the power to bypass the Data Protection Act. Yup, you heard me right. KRA could access your bank info, M-Pesa statements, and even your mobile data without your consent or a court order. They say it's for tax compliance. We say it's a big brother move that violates Article 31 of the Constitution, which gives you your right to privacy. And if this exemption passes, who's next? Chief Shah, NTSA, your ex? The second law is the Social Media ID Bill, aka the Kenya Information and Communications Amendment Bill. This one wants you to show your national ID to access social media. TikTok, Insta, Twitter, you'll need to show your ID. And it doesn't stop there. The bill also targets digital creators, your bloggers, your influencers. If your content is for mass consumption, you'll need to register with the government. So that fun little story time on TikTok might soon be accompanied with government paperwork. The goal? Fighting cyberbullying. The risk? Exclusion, mass surveillance, and infringing your freedom of...
If African data is moved to the USA, America, who controls our elections, our AI, our future? Around this gets uncomfortable. Let's break it down. Kenya changes its digital law to let big tech store data in America, USA. Here's what's at risk. First thing, elections, digital campaigns, biometric voter rolls, voting apps. And if the servers are in the USA, who owns that information? And who has the power to quietly shut it down or quietly influence it? Second thing, AI development. AI runs on data, and African data, health, language, culture, it's gold. If it's hosted in the USA, guess who trains their AI on us without paying us? Third thing, local jobs and tech growth. Data localization laws help African data centers grow. Remove them and we're back to outsourcing dependency and tech drain. This isn't just a trade issue. It's about who gets to write Africa's future in our languages, our values, our voice, or theirs. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The West sees Africa as the next digital frontier, not as equals, but as raw material. So I'm asking you, are we selling sovereignty for server space? Drop your thoughts, and next I'll show you how this happened before, not just with data.